Hey, why not tell me 64 and today we continue on with some more Mighty Number 9 for the PC. Alright, so in the last part we've taken care of Mighty Number 7, which was kind of an issue considering I had like no knowledge of it. But now, I think that should be over because I have some knowledge on the rest of them. It's just that one I had like next to no knowledge for. Anyway, let's get it started with Mighty Number 3.
You are all set then?
You bet I am.
System ready?
Oh yeah, the infamous music.
Sacre bleu! What happened to the lights? I'm scared. Mommy! Mommy!
Relax, Dr. Sanda. It's a temporary blackout caused by the erratic power supply. It may also trigger irregularities in other robots on site. Proceed with due caution, Beck.
That... I needed that. Here we go.
Come in!
Bring it on.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be some random drop BS. That would have sucked. Now, thankfully, this isn't like one of those games where it's like super dark to a point where you can't see anything, like Donkey Kong Country. Even though in that game you could still at least memorize the patterns because they never go away. Ah, got me.
Bring. That's more like.
Ah, back! You forge ahead that way. Fate has us in store for my blades and I.
That's more like it.
That really is more like it. Okay, I thought I was dead from there. Alright.
That's more like it.
Alright. Let's get it started with these little things.
Zonda, get a hold of yourself. What are you... I see. He's locked inside. Beck, destroy all robots in the area. You'll need their energy to unlock the door.
That's more like
He wasn't even right there when he spawned. Like, that's so messed up. Alright.
Quick clear!
All right.
Thankfully, I still have that.
All fall before my blade. Onward, Beck! Onward!
Oh, here we go.
That's more like. Here we go. Bring it on.
Oh god, it's dropping frames on me. The game, of course.
Here we go. Here we go.
It sounds kind of uneasy saying like it's the game's fault for like giving like frame rate issues, but
Size of those turbines. Careful you don't get sucked in, Beck.
like in the case of Mighty Number 9 and how it turned out as a like technical mess, I couldn't move to the left because of that. I tried moving, but it ended up stopping me. There's where the issues will start being apparent.
Size of those turbines. Careful you don't get sucked in, Beck.
Here we go. Here we go.
Like, look at that. Did you guys see that?
That's more like it. That's more like it.
Oh, you can just drop through the platform? Okay. Should be a checkpoint around here. Obviously, it's not visible. Okay, I almost jumped to my death.
That's more.
Though I'm not sure I would have been able to reach it that way.
That's more. That's.
Now, here's the part where, like, how is anyone, like, after you die, the game will tell you to use the crouch dash. I already know about it now, but, like, how the heck was anyone supposed to know that ahead of time? Like, the game doesn't tell you to go to the tips if you need anything.
That's more like it.
There's no tutorial for it either. Like, there's a tutorial for the most basic part, which is just jumping and shooting, and even a dash, but that's about it. And even when you do have to do the crouch dash, you have to do it at a specific part, or else you're dead. You have to stand at the perfect spot for the crouch dash for it to work. It's just so messed up in so many ways. Okay. That was my fault there, because I just switched the D-pad. What, no excellent for that? I guess it has to be all done in one dash. Okay, that was my fault there. I'm gonna just stick with the analog. But still, how's anyone supposed to know to use the crouch dash without having to die first? Like, some people have mentioned that all you have to do is just wait, and a hint will pop up. But A, the fact that I have to stop for it to pop up is kind of sucks. And B, like I said before, even when you know to do the crouch dash, you have to do it at the right spot or that happens. Something I think is imperative to know is when you do the crouch dash, don't push right. You'll end up sending yourself up to death. Cause like look, cause like when you do the crouch dash in the dash, you can switch between it at any time, like just pushing down or not. But like, don't input a direction like going right, because you will end like at any point of the control stick or whatever. But like, because if you do, you'll automatically launch back up and you'll get sucked to death. And it's not even a fun kind either. Even though I don't know anyone who'd like to be literally sucked to death.
That's more like.
So yeah. Okay. There's where the problem with the positioning comes in. Like, that wasn't even the fact that the dash itself was troublesome, it's the fact that you have to know where to do it. I'm honestly kind of slightly frustrated with the crouch dashing and how they want you to incorporate it. Thank you. And believe it or not, that's the only few times I could ever recall them being ever mandatory to use the crouch dash. Like, there's no longer a part of that in the rest of the game, at least to my recollection. It's just so unnecessary.
It's a good thing I'm not afraid of the dark. At all.
Silence! How am I supposed to enjoy my meal with you screaming in my ear?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just wait. Number 3, you're the one behind these power outages.
That's right, genius. Oh, this delicious energy. Who can resist?
Dyna's pretty cool. I keep your opinions to yourselves, but like, okay, so I think there's a boss. Let's go. She got the moves for real.
So much delicious power. Whoa, it's intoxicating. I feel dizzy.
Dinah?
So it's you. You've come for my power? You want to take it from me? Well, we'll just see about that.
Dynatron. Oh, you can do that? I wonder if there was anything I'm supposed to do with the other power where I'm supposed to just hold the button or anything like that. Wait, can I do it while I'm in the air? Yo! Okay, I think this is an insta-kill move right here. Thankfully, I can just space it out. Okay, it's gonna slowly descend after this. Oh, right. I gotta actually hit her first. Oops. You wanna break these things? Cause like, at some point when she gets around a wall or something, she'll end up, oh, and you don't want it to stick to you. If it sticks to you and she shocks you, then that's also like instant death. Now watch this. You can't tell me she's not cool. Like, you just can't. It sucks that the majority of my time on this level is just from that crouch dashing part.
Beck, you saved me.
Mission clear.
And even if you could call those like wordplay to the S and everything like that, she's already way better than Cryo. I'm sorry. Oh, this looks so cool though. And no cutscene. So on the next part we take care of my number 8 apparently.
Yes, that's the business. This place must have its own power grid. Huh, where's Shade? Off playing hide and seek as usual. Fine, I'll look for him.
Seriously, it's like this game has cool characters, but the way it's portrayed in the game just hurts it so much. It's like, ah! Alright, anyway, so that's why we'll take care of the Capitol building. Oh, by the way, when we go there, prepare to see one of the single most beautiful things that this game actually has to offer. And I mean actually beautiful. You'll see it. So yeah, see ya.